welcome to Rants. Today we're going to be checking out a video that just popped up in my feed. It's Jimmy Carr's Riskiest Jokes Part 1. This came out, I don't know, 4 days ago. And I just can't wait. I feel like this is going to be really offensive and I'm all in for it. So, let's go.
Wetting your bed is embarrassing as a child, but as an adult, wetting a child's bed is mortifying.
Oh!
It's almost impossible to explain that shit away.
10 seconds in. 10 seconds in. This is gonna be a good one. Let's bring that back.
Wetting your bed is embarrassing as a child, but as an adult, wetting a child's bed is mortifying. It's almost impossible to explain that shit away.
Oh, man.
I bought a rape alarm because I kept on forgetting when to rape people.
Okay, what? Look, that's the face we should have, the one in the background.
When I was a kid, I was scared of the dentist. He was a paedophile.
Okay, this video didn't have any disclaimer up front, but if you are alarmed or offended by these types of jokes, this is not the video for you. Only 30 seconds in. Wow. Let's keep it going.
I suppose that begs the question, how many fillings did he give me?
Islamic fundamentalist sex dolls. Do they blow themselves up? In Palestinian passports under occupation, do they just put Israel? That joke is only there to test where the Guardian readers are sitting. No further questions, back to the knob gags.
I met an incredible girl on the internet.
Okay.
Smart, sexy, uninhibited.
And what's
Of
wrong?
course, it turned out to be a 12-year-old paraplegic boy. I'll be honest, the sex was disappointing. Oh, I think we've reached a barrier there, haven't we?
Yeah.
And we will laugh at that and nothing more.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't want to make a big deal of this, but I recently adopted a newborn African child. He was just £7, plus postage and packing. That's how they get you.
Oh, man.
If only they'd put holes in that box.
Oh.
And that is the joke, interestingly, that Richard Curtis said was a bit much for the comic relief gig.
Oh, man. This is gold.
When I was younger, I couldn't talk to women because I was hiding in their wardrobes masturbating. You'd have totally given it away.
Of course.
You didn't see that coming, did you? Oh, I've written a rom-com. I wanted to tell you about this. I've written a romantic comedy. It's about a guy and a girl. Classic. Yeah? Initially, they hate each other. Classic.
Okay.
But they end up in bed together. Classic. It's called The Rapist.
I love the way he's just taking you step by step, and then when you're near the fall, he just pushes you. But yeah, you're on your own.
Did you see the story about Gary Glitter? There was a GCSE music question about Gary Glitter.
I don't know this one.
How bad's that? How bad's that? A GCSE music question about a Gary Glitter song. Because if there's one artist you don't want associated with the phrase, shh, turn over, you've got an hour.
Is that a real song?
I should probably leave Glitter alone. He just wants to settle down and have kids.
A lot of people like to smoke cigarettes after sex, but you can't buy cigarettes until you're 16, so I have to get them for both of us.
Oh, man, come on. He's just destroying this.
You think it's wrong I'm buying a 15-year-old girl cigarettes? You think it's wrong I'm fucking her? I'm kidding. Kidding does sound like a verb for child abuse, doesn't it? I'm kidding. Are you joking or touching kids?
That's fucked up.
Obviously, it's a family show.
No, man.
I've noticed a thing, I go out to see a lot of comedy shows, and I've noticed a thing, comics tend to do their best stuff right at the end of the gig, and then they leave the audience wanting more. It sounds good, doesn't it? But it doesn't make any sense. Because you, the audience, are left wanting more, and the comedian has fucked off. That doesn't make any sense. So what I'd like to do, because I've given it some thought, I'd like to torpedo this gig with some very unpleasant jokes that will offend and upset you all.
Apparently not.
And then you can all leave thinking, thank fuck that's over. You're welcome. Let's begin. If women are so good at multitasking, is it too much to ask? Tickle my balls while you work the shaft. Half a joke, half public service announcement. I often get asked, are you ever going to get married? I don't think I ever will get married. I mean, you can't get married at 16 without parental consent. And that's not going to happen. They still think she's dead.
Oh, wow. He just made it worse.
That's an unfortunate reaction, because that's only there to warm you up for this one. Did you all read that story about the girl that was kidnapped and kept in squalid conditions for 18 years? Did you read that story? Was I the only one that read that story and thought, 18 years in squalid conditions? Have a tidy round.
Oh, man.
Make a house a home, you lazy bint.
It just comes to mind everyone that must be just starting this video and turning it off. That's it. I don't want to listen to this. I don't know why. I enjoy all types of comedy. And dark comedy is a special kind of comedy. At least for me.
Say what you like about the Make-A-Wish Foundation. They can work to a deadline. It's only words, nothing bad's happened. It's not like I've drop-kicked a kitten into an orphan's face. Once, I did that once. And it was fucking funny, but you sort of had to be there.
Oh, man.
I think I've sorted out the credit crunch. I thought you'd be pleased. No, I genuinely, I think I've sorted out the credit crunch. You know what the problem is with the credit crunch, as I, in layman's terms, okay? The trade, the turnover, the cycle of business isn't happening in the way it was because businesses and banks and countries have gone bust and no one trusts each other. So how are we going to repair this? How are we going to get things started again, get that virtuous circle up and running?
How
Tell you
are we
what we
gonna
do.
do that?
We build a World Trade Center. I can see you sat there with your arms crossed thinking that's going to be a fucking big building. We're going to have 2 of them.
They're gonna be twins?
I saw the chief of the New York City Police on the news. He said, we will never forget 9/11. I thought, what's your fucking home? Not your phone number.
I wasn't expecting that
I do
one.
love doing these gigs. I mean, I'm so glad I recorded the DVD in Glasgow, but these gigs, just the fact that everyone sort of shares a sense of humour, that's such a sort of special thing. Everyone appreciates as well. Everyone gets it. Everyone in this room gets the fact it's just jokes. We're just messing around, trying to have a laugh together. It's just messing, you know. These jokes aren't who I am. I'm actually, I mean, in the real world, I'm quite a generous sort of person. So I realise that makes me sound like a dick. But, you know, I'm quite a giving sort of person. I mean, last year I donated a kidney. Yeah. Of course, they wanted to know where I got it from. No, it's still warm. Keep it. I often get asked, someone asked earlier, favourite joke or rudest joke. I got asked in Liverpool last year, someone said, favourite pub joke. Someone shouted out at the end of the show. So I thought I'd end by telling you my favourite pub joke. It's quite a rude joke.
Go for it.
I think you all knew it was going to be fairly rude.
Of
But I'll
course.
tell you, and then I'll tell you why I'm telling it. I got asked favourite pub joke in Liverpool, and so I said, I told my favourite pub joke. What's the difference between football and rape? Girls don't like football.
Oh, man, come on.
That is a textbook response, Glasgow. It's a laugh followed by a ooh. The interesting thing for me is that that's not two distinct groups of people. There's not one group laughing and another group going ooh. Those are the same people. That joke makes you a little bit schizophrenic. Because you don't choose what you laugh at. I'm sure many of you have been disgusted at what you've been laughing at this evening. But you don't choose what you laugh at. It's like a reflex. You just laugh. And then another bit of you kicks in and goes, what the fuck are you doing laughing at that?
That's true.
So I told it in Liverpool, it got a laugh, and then a ooh, and then there was a pause, and a woman at the back went, I like football.
I know
Imagine
a couple.
that being your problem with that joke. She clearly had time to think, well, we all like it rough once in a while. He's got us there. But I also enjoy soccer. Now I'm taking a stand. Well, as I say, it's been a pleasure performing in Glasgow. I mean, the reason we did the DVD here is because it's sort of one of the best gigs of the year. I fucking love it. Thank you so much for coming out. Just a couple of... Just one quick thing before I go. If anyone wants an autograph or to say hello after the show or to get fingered or to have a fight, whatever you would like, I'll be down there in that corner. I'm more than happy to wait as long as it takes. Thank you so much for coming out to see me, and I'll see you all again next year. Thank you very much indeed. Cheers. Good night. Thank you.
Oh, man. If you made it through this video, thank you. About the video, it says this is part 1. And if part 1 was like this, how can a future part 2 or part 3 be? I mean, wow. A lot of uncomfortable jokes, a lot of dark humor, and I love it. I want more. I'm gonna keep it short, so I'm gonna leave the video here. If you enjoyed this comedy, this is the first time we're gonna be saying this, but you can check out our comedy playlist. You can find videos from Norm Macdonald, Frankie Boyle, and other comics that you are going to love, and I'm sure. So check them out. And with that being said, remember, if you like the content, like, comment, share, subscribe. Remember, notification bell so you receive alerts every time a new video pops up. And yeah, it's gonna be all. Have a good one.